Absolutely. Here's the full professional audiobook script for Chapter 2, Your Feelings Aren't Facts. Approximately 1,020 words, direct, authoritative, and repetitive tough love tone. Chapter 2, Your Feelings Aren't Facts. Repetition phrase. Feel it, don't follow it. You live in a world that tells you to trust your feelings. That's the problem. Because feelings lie. They shift, they exaggerate, they distort. They take small moments and turn them into permanent identities. You feel tired, so you call yourself weak. You feel afraid, so you say you're not ready. You feel hurt, so you decide you'll never trust again. But here's the truth. Your feelings aren't facts. They're not commands. They're signals. They're information, not instruction. You can feel it, but you don't have to follow it. That's the key. Emotions are data. They tell you what's happening inside you, but they should never decide what happens next. You can acknowledge anger without acting on it. You can feel fear without retreating. You can experience doubt and still move forward. That's discipline. That's control. That's mastery. The undisciplined person obeys every emotion like a slave. The disciplined person observes them like a scientist. When you say, I feel like quitting, that's data. It means you're tired, stretched, maybe overwhelmed. But the fact is, you've still got work to do. When you say, I don't feel confident, that's data. It means your mind is seeking safety, not growth. But the fact is, confidence is built after you act, not before. So stop treating emotions as truth. Start treating them as weather. They come, they go. They shift, but they don't define the sky. Think of your emotions like a storm. If you build your life around every change in the weather, you'll never stand tall. You'll bend every time the wind blows. You'll start, stop, run, quit. Because your feelings keep changing and your discipline never roots. That's what separates leaders from followers. Leaders feel everything, but they move anyway. They've learned the skill. Feel it, don't follow it. That's what greatness sounds like. That's what consistency looks like. Let's make it practical. You wake up one morning and you don't feel like working out. Your feelings whisper, rest today, you deserve it. But your purpose says, discipline over comfort. You don't need to feel motivated, you need to move. You go anyway. That's mastery. That's how ordinary people build extraordinary results. You can't wait to feel like it. The truth is, you'll almost never feel like it. Discipline starts when motivation ends. So the next time you say, I don't feel like it, remind yourself, you don't need to. You need to act like it. Feel it, don't follow it. History is built by people who acted against their feelings. Marcus Aurelius didn't feel calm when leading through war. He chose calm. Nelson Mandela didn't feel forgiveness after 27 years in prison. He chose forgiveness. Every great leader has one thing in common. They did what was right, not what felt right. That's the difference between a child and a commander. A child obeys emotion. A commander obeys principle. You have to decide which one you are. Are you ruled by impulse or guided by intent? Do you follow feelings or follow focus? Your life will change the moment you stop obeying every emotion that visits your mind. You might say, but feelings are real. Yes, they're real, but real doesn't mean right. Pain is real, but not every painful thought is truth. Fear is real, but not every fearful story deserves belief. Anger is real, but not every angry response deserves release. That's what emotional maturity is. The ability to feel something fully without letting it take the wheel. You are the driver. Your emotions are the passengers. They can speak, but they don't get to steer. That's emotional control. That's leadership over self. Let's talk about how you build that control. Step 1. Label the feeling. When something hits you emotionally, don't react. Name it. I feel angry. I feel anxious. I feel insecure. Just naming it separates you from it. Step 2. Ask what it's teaching you. What is this emotion trying to tell me? Anger might be showing you a boundary. Fear might be showing you growth. Doubt might be showing you inexperience. Step 3. Decide your move, logically. Ask yourself, what would my disciplined self do right now? Not my emotional self, not my tired self, not my scared self, my disciplined self. And then do that. That's mastery. That's how you train emotional separation. That's how you turn chaos into control. Feel it, don't follow it. Listen, feelings are powerful. They'll make you fall in love. They'll make you quit your job. They'll make you chase comfort and call it destiny. They'll make you abandon discipline and call it self-care. That's what happens when you mistake emotion for truth. But when you learn to pause, when you learn to question, when you learn to respond instead of react, you become unstoppable. Because now you're living from principle, not from mood. You're building your life from choice, not from impulse. You're creating stability in a world built on noise. That's the goal. Not to stop feeling, but to stop following. Here's a mental exercise for you. Whenever a strong emotion hits, imagine a red light in your mind. Stop. Say out loud, feel it, don't follow it. Then breathe. Let the emotion flow through you, not into you. Don't act, don't post, don't decide. Just breathe. The longer you wait, the clearer you'll see. Because emotion clouds judgment. Time restores perspective. And when your mind clears, your discipline takes over. That's how you win. So here's the truth you must carry. You will always feel. You will always have emotions. But you don't have to obey them. You are not your feelings. You're the observer of them. You are not your thoughts. You're the one who decides which thoughts to believe. That's power. That's control. That's freedom. You can feel fear and still move forward. You can feel anger and still stay calm. You can feel doubt and still take the next step. That's emotional mastery. That's what separates the average from the exceptional. From now on, repeat this every time emotion rises. Feel it, don't follow it. That's your mantra. That's your discipline. That's your edge. Because feelings are fleeting, but discipline lasts forever. You've learned to separate emotion from fact. You've learned to see feelings as signals, not orders. You've learned to feel without following. And that's the beginning of control. Now that you've separated emotion from fact, it's time to learn how to direct your energy. Because every reaction, every emotion, every thought costs you something. You've built control. Now let's protect your power. Next chapter, energy is currency. Protect it. Would you like me to continue writing Chapter 3, Energy is Currency, Protect It, in the same audiobook script format, approximately 1,000 words?